Iroquois, we're lucky to have members who enjoy working with the hounds. They come help socialize them and increase the hounds' confidence among groups of people. That's important both for hunting and hound shows. But the volunteers say they get benefits from the experience too.
I just like being around them. That's all. It's good to be around them. They're so glad and happy to see you, you know, and they never question you. They're always your friend.
Well, they're all totally different, you know, and it's interesting. I've learned so much about how to tell when you've got a happy hound and when they're shy and timid. Right now, that tail's, I know, is too low to be. That's what you're looking for. And I still haven't learned hound conformation. I'm working on that. It's been interesting to watch how little. It's incredible to me because I only get to see them once a week.
Yeah.
Because I have to work. But to see the progress she makes in a week with these. You know, to watch them stand there waiting for their biscuit on the board when you just saw them, you know, a few weeks ago when they were just wild. And I don't know if I'll ever be able to pick them out in the hunt field on the back of the horse because they're all walking, other than driver. I'm just going to be interested to see the dynamics when Lila starts blending them in.
Yeah.
What that's going to be like. Come on, Bangle.
Sissy, what are you working on with Bangle?
Basically kind of half halts to keep her from pulling people off their feet and keeping her happy. Letting her know that this is fun.
Recently, the Iroquois member volunteers were joined by Robin Caradwin, who lives across the street from the kennel, and by Bree Morton, a veterinary technician at the Richmond Road Vet Clinic. The visit was a special one for Bree, an Iroquois' one-year-old hound driver, because Bree bottle-raised driver at the clinic for almost 6 weeks when he was a newborn puppy.
Came in at about, I think, 4 pounds. He was a monster from the get-go. He left probably about 15, 16 pounds, I think. I'd say he was probably twice the size of any normal puppy. Should have been. And he kept up with it. He was determined to be a big dog, and he did just that. He was a piglet. Every 2 hours, it was like clockwork. Start crying, wanted his bottle. Not being able to sleep for more than 2 hours at a time was a bit of a hassle, but it was worth it. He turned out to be a beautiful dog. Can't complain. I was ready for him to go. I was ready for him to be a real foxhound.
Sissy, have you got a favorite?
The BAs, of the ones we have out now, Bailey, because I've worked with him and he's just such a gentle soul. And with everybody coming out and doing this, they socialize so much better than other litters. It's just wonderful. You know, for a bunch that were just running loose together, they really. Well, this is good because they're behind.
Yeah, you said you've worked a lot with Bailey, and he's one of the ones that has been a little shyer, Sissy. So what kind of progress and how have you worked with him?
A lot of bringing him out with others to start with, a lot of praise, a lot of treats, and then a lot of pats. Kind of like a young horse, you know, trying to imprint and feel all over their body and pat them. And then take him out with fewer and fewer. And then take him out by himself and give him lots of praise and lots of treats.
Have you seen progress, do you think?
Yes. You're not ready to be bitten. I know. You have to be a little bit older, out of a different species. That's a little better looking, isn't it? Bangle, bangle.
The volunteers get to learn about each individual hound that they work with and the hound psychology, but they also are beginning to learn more about hound conformation and showmanship, which are both key parts of the training the hounds are undergoing now. On May 30th, the Iroquois hounds will trot into the ring at the prestigious Virginia Hound Show, where the Iroquois staff hope that the hounds' training and the volunteers' hard work will pay off with good, confident show ring performance. We wish everybody the best and thank the volunteers for all their help at the kennel.
I know, it's amazing.
So proud of himself.